and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. The leader is Harris English. He's off to a good start at 6 under. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4 7. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
He's looking at 121 yards is the number to the front of the green, but 129 is the number to get it all the way to the flag. And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Oh, no, just a lack of concentration there, and it'll cost him. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to move him back down to even par. But this par 3 will get your attention, no question about it. 237 yards. It's the longest par 3 here at TPC Sawgrass. And very simply, it requires a solid strike with a middle to long iron, maybe even a fairway wood. This is a hard hole. Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie. This one measures out to 24 feet. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay at even par. Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions. And that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. Then this par 5 is very reachable. Yeah, all
about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Okay, that's acceptable there. Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. That dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side.
Well, that's an excellent tee shot down the right side. It's just been punished a little bit, though, unfairly, because the hole is cut front right.
So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Yes, 120 yards left to the flagstick. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par.
Now a 7-footer.
Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Here we are at the 558-yard par 5 11. It is reachable in 2 with a long and accurate drive, but offers a lot of possibilities, including laying up to ensure a short approach on your 3rd. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. That is starting right. Got to be careful over there. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. So now, with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank, just not a real good day out there.
It could be a short week, Rich. We can complain.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the home course of the PGA Tour, TPC Sawgrass gets live second-round coverage of the players. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. The leader right now is Adam Long. He shows the way at 7 under. So let's get out to the action as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 fifth. We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, this hole has it all. 393-yard par 4 sixth. And in fact, it was Pete Dye's favorite. He designed this golf course. And I think the reason he loved it so much was it incorporated all of the elements that he used in his design. It was visually intimidating, water trouble, and the premium on accuracy and strategic thinking. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Ten-foot putt left.
Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par.
Frank, the 7th hole here at the TPC Sawgrass, vintage Pete Dye, isn't it?
It is. Anything other than straight confuses the player off the tee. But there's 3 pot bunkers down the right side. Just inside that last little pot bunker on the left of that, it's actually a pretty good line.
Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot.
Just over 160 yards still to go here for this second.
Ooh, that's into the tiny bunker here left of the green.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by.
Nope.
Okay, that's going to be finished off for his bogey. And that's going to move him back to 4 over.
Up next, the 237-yard 8th. It's the longest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass, with a wide variety of challenges, including a deep, narrow, and sloping green protected by grass bunkers. Par is the goal here on this very demanding hole.
Okay, safely aboard.
13 feet away.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain at +4. Frank, now at the ninth, this really is one of my favorite par fives in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. That one just going to sneak on by. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. So that's where this tourney will end for our featured golfer. Their 2-round score falling outside the cut line.
And if you focus on anything other than that, then you're doing yourself a disservice. It happens. Believe me. Move on.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, we're back in the Sunshine State at the Wetlands for live first-round coverage of the Wetlands Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. On top is the U.S. Open champion from 2022, England's Matt Fitzpatrick. He's rolling early at 8 under par. We'll get out to the action here as we pick things up on the par 4 6th hole.
You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Well, there's 134 yards left to the flag and the pin on the front portion.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at the par 3. And he'll drop back to 1 over par.
Here's another scoring opportunity, Frank, a par 5. The 7th is just a shade under 600 yards.
And it bends gently to the left, Rich. Longer hitters can obviously get home, and nothing really to be worrying about with that second shot if you can reach. The wetlands are well to the right of this hole for the second shot. But if you want to play to the 3-shotter, then that's a very safe, conservative way and really shouldn't cause you any problems whatsoever.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly. Nobody's really going to be happy after that shot, squandering a really good opportunity of making birdie at this par 5.
Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's an easy one to underread. There's going to be a lot of break in this from left to right as it gets nearer the hole.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So a tricky little par 3.
Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface.
18-footer.
Got it there, but not quite on target. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll stay at level par. Finishing out the front side with yet another lengthy par 5, the 9th measuring 621 yards, but still reachable for the bombers out there with 3 bunkers protecting against your approach shot. This one's starting a little bit right. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Ah, yes, very well read. To 1 under now for the day. We begin the inward 9 at the wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards. 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, a second to the par 3. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
This is a 9-footer.
Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And he's going to fall out of red figures back down to even par.
Moving on to the par 4 11th, just a little bit more than 440 yards. Par 4 11th, 443 yards. What's the best strategy here, Frank?
Somehow find the fairway, Rich. This is brutal. Miss it left or miss it right. But it's Florida. Fairways are wide enough, soft enough. But a good tee shot still going to leave you a lengthy second.
This one turning left a bit off the tee. And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
Well, I'm not going to rag on the shot. It was a good strike, but look where the flag is. It's on the other side of the green.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Well, Rich, this one you could easily race past that hole. There's very little in it in terms of break, but it will be quick.
Oh, wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. So our featured golfer well back after round one and now likely in a fight just to play the weekend.
I think they were in a different zip code today, Rich. It was like watching two different players.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from Central Florida, it's live second-round coverage of the Wetlands Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. On top is Matt Fitzpatrick. He sits at 10 under par. Let's pick up the action here as we begin at the long par 5 first. Well, I don't think that's how you envision things starting. A wayward first tee shot, but he's going to get away with it as that ricochets back into the fairway. Now his third, staring right at the green.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll remain at 1 under par. On to the second hole, par 3 of 225 yards. Good hole, Frank.
It certainly is, and the two bunkers, one left and one right, they remind you where not to go, but they don't really encroach on the green. So stay with a positive attitude on that tee, and you'll find that green is plenty big enough.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Oh, my goodness. That is not fair at all. What a putt from that distance. That did everything but go in the hole. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain right where he is. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards, and you tee off just in front of the swamp, so golf cart's not going to get you to the green here, is it, Frank?
No, I might need an airboat to go across that.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay right where he is.
Good look now at the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, and it's a good one. 635 yards. Now to the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left, because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters, are you straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway?
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second.